This looks good right here. Like, this is not affecting my view at all. It's up here. You can see the lights, so you know that it's working. And if you look in the rear view mirror, see if I can, you see that little thing right there? That's the rear camera right there, and it's not bothering me at all. Yeah, like, look at that. That's a good look right there. Can do the rear. It's got a bunch of rain and stuff back there, but I mean, that looks good. There it is, 100%. So the Magic battery's got an app too, and it's going to tell you how much it's been charged up, all that good stuff. So it looks not charging anymore because the car is off, which means it's strictly on the battery at this point. Like all right, you already know who's on the job. Got Ed here. Look at the HELLCAT out there. What do we got going on? Installation Blackview. Got the DR900X kit, 2-channel plus. Boom. Then we got the Magic battery here, so we're not running anything to the car battery. Everything should be going to the battery itself. Hopefully we can mount this under the seat somewhere out the way. That way we don't have a bunch of wires and stuff hanging around. Because you've got all your wires tucked in, right?
Yeah, I got everything underneath.
Gotcha.
Something.
Yeah. Because from looking at it online, it looks pretty simple. Like it comes with a pry tool. So we should just be able to pry the outside, the liner or whatever, on the outside of the window.
Yep.
On the outliner of the window, and just tuck all that shit in and go straight to the back. My only concern is having dark tint. I wonder if that's going to affect the clarity of it. Because most of the videos that I saw online was people that didn't have tint on their front windshield, but
I have tint on my front windshield, and
yeah,
I mean I only got 35, but
yeah,
still you can see clear as day.
Yeah. Here's the Magic battery. Here's the DR900X 2-channel plus. This is the front 4K. This is the back 4K. So hopefully we can just plug and play everything right into the battery. That way nothing goes into the actual car engine or the car battery itself. Once again, shout out to Blackview. Got my man Ed on the job here, HELLCAT 704. Make sure you follow him. We in Ed's garage today.
I need to get that sign up there.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that looks pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be that hard. Got the big HELLCAT outside today. Big scat on the inside. Oh, that's a good look.
Yeah.
So here's the Magic battery. This thing is solid metal and it's heavy. Extremely heavy. That's solid right there. So we can mount that under the seat out the way. If you want to go the hard wire route, it comes with all this, and then it comes with extra fuses. You know what I'm saying? For you guys that need to plug it into the car battery, it comes with all of that mostly, and then of course more fuse wires. But for us, it should be straightforward because I just want to go straight into the cigarette lighter and have everything tucked away under all the lining of the car so that it's out the way. Because you went straight to your battery, right?
No, so I actually got something that seems to be discontinued.
Okay.
I used the Magic Jack OBD plug. So mine's actually plugged into my OBD plug. So I'm getting power from there.
Gotcha.
And it's got a switch on there to kill it if it starts drawing too much power to where it's draining the battery.
Gotcha. See, we shouldn't even have to worry about that because everything should be going into the battery. And there should be a switch on here, on and off.
Yeah,
got the
you should be able to have
USB-C.
some kind of presets.
Yeah. Dash cam, everything you need is in here. Yeah. So it should be a pretty straightforward operation.
Just a charger plug.
So I can plug something in? Oh, shit,
Because it is strong power. I didn't think about that.
Think about it. Yeah, it is a battery, so you can actually plug stuff in. So for all you guys that's concerned, this will be going into the cigarette lighter. Plenty of room. You mount this under your passenger seat or driver's seat or however you want to do it. Plenty of room. You can put this in the back seat if you want to. And then, of course, this is the cable that's actually going to the dash cam. Plenty of room there. They give you plenty of damn cable. All right, so the first thing that y'all want to do before you even attach the camera, as in taking the sticky tape off, because it's the 3M
GPS connected.
So you just attach that to the window. Before you do that, you actually want to power it on and make sure that you got a good view and you can see it very well, all that stuff.
And everything's working.
And everything's working. Not to mention, you want to make sure that you can get the best view based on where you located on the actual window. As you can see, I got my unit in there, so I assume we're gonna have to snatch that down.
Yeah, especially if you got tinted windshields too.
Exactly.
Tape on tint's not gonna work well.
Yeah.
You're trying to peel it off. So you want to make sure it mounts at the right place the first time.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
Yeah.
You don't want to be pulling your damn tent off and all that stuff, mounting and remounting and all that. So
yes, sir.
How do they say cut twice or measure twice, cut once?
Measure, yep. That's exactly how.
So that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to hook it up to the Blackview app so that we can see it. And if everything goes well, that's where it's going to be mounted. All right, so when you're actually setting it up for the first time and you actually have to pair it to the app, pair the camera to the app, it's going to ask you to do it automatically for the Bluetooth, or it's going to ask you to enter it in manually. You want to enter it in manually the first time, and the box has everything you need. The SIN, and then the SSID, all that stuff is here. You enter that in manually for the first time, and you should be good to go.
Yep. Wi-Fi showing up.
And then it pops up there. Yeah. So do it manually the first time, and then after that, you should just be able to add it seamlessly every time after that. And like I said, right now, we're just setting it up to see, to get the best view.
Yeah. Did you all the recordings already?
Damn, since we hooked it up?
Since it's been to power, yeah.
Damn,
it's been recording.
That thing already recording.
It's got a cap on it, so that's why they're all black. But
gotcha.
Should have a live view right away.
But
you take off the cap. There it is.
Oh, yeah. Live view.
So I'm ready to go.
We're good. All right, so let's get us a good... Oh, yeah. I like that. That'll work.
So I'm going to kill the power real quick so I can put the mount back on, and then we find the spot.
All right, let's do it.
I mounted up mine in the black, so you don't even see it on the outside, but enough to where the camera is actually facing right underneath the lip.
Gotcha.
And that's kind of where I'm at of mine, so it's behind the mirror, you don't even really notice it.
I like that.
And everything's tucked up above.
Everything's tucked up. Yep. Let's go that route.
All right.
Yeah, that's perfect. I can't see no black. That's perfect.
Good.
Yeah, and I can see the front of the car good.
And I mean, if you ever do notice black, it's able to rotate on the mount.
Yeah.
So you can go higher or lower.
Yeah, like that's perfect right there. Because you guys know I got that front banner. Yeah. That's perfect. And that's out of the way too?
Yep.
Yeah. I can't even see that. That's behind the mirror
so
too.
It kind of flows with the black.
All I see is a little bit of light. I can do that.
It gives you access to this where you turn on voice recording and off. And you do a wipe.
Gotcha.
It does audio recording on and off.
Okay. Good shit.
But now we got that, so we're good on that one.
Yeah. All right, so the front camera's set up.
Mount the rear one.
Now it's time to mount the rear.
Put this one. And we want to look on the video.
Yeah.
And make sure we got a good view out the back window and everything.
But you one of them state trooper flashlights right there. I've always wanted one of these things. I remember the state troopers used to have these big ass things. You knock the shit out of somebody.
Yep.
Old mag lights, live view. All right, so that's the front. Front looking fucking good. Like that looks good right there. That's gonna come in handy instead of having to have my damn GoPro everywhere.
For sure. There should be a button at the top that shows to change to the back camera when you're in live view.
All right. Live view.
Top
right, right.
I think. Yeah.
Rear.
Rear. There you go. You got a feed?
Yep.
All right.
Look at that.
Now I mounted mine right about here.
Good.
Right there?
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's right below the defroster line.
Yep, that's what I was trying to measure with the defroster.
That's perfect.
Good right there?
That looks good, yeah.
All right, let's get
Shout out to Blackview. They send you plenty of these sticky tape, the 3M stickies. Because sometimes you'll get them and they're no longer sticky because they've been sitting around so long. They give you plenty of them just in case.
Did some people turn it off?
You see that LED light right there? That can be turned off in the app as well. Some people might want to leave it on so that, you know, to your point, it gives a sense of security so that when people are walking past your car, they see that light and they know that you got something. Some people want it off because they don't even want you to know what they got. Yeah. So you can turn that LED light off. And all this is just gonna tuck real easy up in here.
Yep. Literally just in the headliner.
Yeah.
Pillars.
That's clean.
Wherever you can tuck them in. Bring it all around to the camera.
See, everything's just gonna tuck nice and neat up in there. You can honestly use your hand, but they do give you a pry tool so that you can just pry.
Tuck it in as far as you need to.
Make it a clean look. See, look how easy Dodge make it. Like, you don't even need the pry tool. Just put it right there in the corner.
And weather stripping is easy.
Weather stripping, exactly.
Right behind it. Everything's back under there. You can see it's all the way down here already. And I got a little too excited. We didn't need to go all the way down this one. This is the one that cuts across.
Okay.
So we'll cut it across.
Oh, it's going up, yeah. And you said when you swipe that thing, you're turning audio on and off?
Yeah, there's a little sensor right there.
Gotcha.
And
so you won't hear her talking?
The woman talking, it'll tell you audio recording on and audio recording off.
Damn, I'll be honest with you. Like, that was the part that I was concerned with the most, is hiding the damn wires.
Yeah.
I was thinking we're going to have to start ripping liner and all that shit down.
There's a lot of it. That's the only deal, and I hid the extra.
Yeah.
Right in the pillar. Which one's this one?
Front, you're gonna have a bunch of excess cable. You can literally just dump that into the pillar right here. Like just pry it open and just push all that extra cable in there, because there is a lot of extra cable.
Or you could do the headliner, but you gotta prop it open enough.
Yeah, you gotta pull the whole headliner down and then put all that cable in there.
I found this was much easier.
Just push all that. Because you got to think, people are buying these dash cams for cars, trucks, commercial vehicles, all that stuff. So they got to have enough cable, kind of a one-size-fit-all kind of thing. Look how clean that looks. Clean. Look at that. No wires hanging. Everything looks good. See, I don't know if that's a good thing that Dodge's liner is that easy to get open, but it works out for us now. So get you somebody, use that pry tool, all of the cable will fit. And then all the extra stuff, you can just put it in this pillar, like literally push it down, because all of this is hollow. Yeah. So, all right, guys. So now we've got the front taken care of. We're just, what are we doing? Connecting the front to the back? Oh, no.
Putting the battery in.
Putting the magic battery.
So that when we run the power cord to where it needs to go, its battery's already down there, ready to go to plug right into.
Yes, sir. I'm going to put that under the passenger seat.
Because all it is just couple plugs. Oh, and it's got an on-off switch. I didn't know that. So you don't have to always be running. Actually, I need to bring this down from the side. Will you toss this down to me through the side of the...
You got two big dudes working on one car. We trying to make it work. Shout out to CarLock. Knocking out two birds with one stone. Shout out to CarLock, not playing games. So if somebody try to steal your car and install a dash camera, you'll hear about it. Shout out to Dodge for all the damn huge creases and spaces in between the damn parts of the car. It works out now, but you know, any other time it's like, why is there so many spaces between everything? But when you're installing the dash cam, it actually works out. So we're gonna run all that cable just under this passenger seat and just keep it clean. Such a piece of shit, man. Everything is literally just plug and play. Look at that. Look at that floor liner that just popped off. I didn't even know that. Look at it. All it is what, four little pop-in things?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps.
Once again, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but it works for us today.
Sure as hell is.
If somebody wants to just strip your shit from, you know, inside out, all they got to do is just pop it in and out. That's it. That's how the wide body is with the fender flares.
Yeah,
they pop in just like that.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, I saw somebody on Instagram doing that. You just pop them off.
Damn.
Like no screws, nothing necessary. You just get under there and start wiggling a little bit and they pop right off just like that.
So I'm just going under the carpet right here.
Yes, sir.
So that you don't even see it coming out. Everything will be under the seat, under the carpet somewhere.
Damn, this is gonna be a clean setup.
Snap sways. Good to go.
Look at this. Just pops right back on there.
That's it. It's all back in.
People out here paying $100,000 for these cars. They number plug and play. Shout out to CarLock tripping again.
Alright, that's it up here. So everything's just with the back.
This looks good right here. Like this is not affecting my view at all. It's up here. You can see the lights, so you know that it's working. And if you look in the rear view mirror, see if I can, you see that little thing right there? That's the rear camera right there, and it's not bothering me at all. And I can see the light on it, and you can turn the lights off so that you can be inconspicuous with it. But personally, I like it like that. Like I like a little bit of light just so that I know that it's working. It's up here in the black, so it's not bothering me at all. I've got a full view of the front and the back, and there's a big truck behind me, so I gotta go. Hold on, guys, let me get to the house. Yeah, like look at that. That's a good look right there. I can move it down so that it doesn't have that black, because I think it's getting a little bit of that black up here. Yeah, just a titty, just a small, I was about to say titty, my bad. Just a small bit of that black is up here, but that's no problem. I can rotate it down, but that's a good look. And then you can do the rear. It's got a bunch of rain and stuff back there, but I mean, that looks good. That looks good right there. And then guys, you already know, Black View, check them out. I'll put my link in there. Knockout 360 will get you a big discount, man. I got to check and make sure, but that looks good. All right, squad, so boom, let's go to the app, Black View on deck. Let's connect the camera. It's gonna pull up. Make sure you guys can see that. I know it's kind of bright. It's gonna ask you to join. I've got my phone in a Pro Clip mount, so I mean, I've got everything right in front of me. It's gonna do what it do, how it do it. It's been recording all of these instances. Now I'm gonna make a full, like, detailed video on how it works and give you guys footage, samples and all that good stuff. But right now, this is just kind of the unboxing and installing. Let's go to live view. You see what I'm saying? That looks good right there. It got a little bit of black here, so that can just be rotated. This is what the camera actually looks like up there. So, you know, if I'm looking out, all I see is a little bit of lights. We tried to hide it behind the mirror as much as possible. As you can see, I got a whole command center up here. I've got my Uniden that's coming out of the mirror, and then I've got my dash cam that's coming out up top. But I mean, everything is up here out of the way, so it's not affecting my vision as far as driving is concerned. You know, you don't see it. And then if you look in the rear view, that little thing right there, that is, let me see if I can get it to focus. That little black thing right there, that is the rear camera. And it does not distract you whatsoever. There's a little light, but from what I've been told, you can turn that off. And then while you're in live view, it's going to keep asking you, do you want to use cellular or keep trying Wi-Fi? For some reason, mine is doing that. I'll have to check, but I just keep trying Wi-Fi, and that keeps you on the network that you need to be on. Up here, it's got front and rear. See if you guys can see that front and rear. Click on rear, and then you can see what's behind you. You know what I'm saying? So I like it thus far, guys. I'm not even gonna front. And then so I've got the engine on now. When I turn the engine off, I should still be able to use it because it's not being used by the battery. It's actually being used by the Magic battery. You see what I'm saying? Engine off, I'm still using the Magic battery, and it still works. Front, rear, the whole nine. I like this, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's the box, all the swag, all that stuff. I'll keep that just in case, you know, when a Hellcat come in, but because obviously I'm taking this with me. I love this thing right here. I really dig it, and I think this is going to be dope. So the camera's been off for a minute, and it's still doing what it's supposed to do. I like it. So this is just the unboxing installation video. Obviously, we'll get into the nitty gritty, get into the settings, get into the Magic battery, because the Magic battery actually comes with the app too. And let's see if it's... I know it's not at no damn 0%. There it is, 100%. So the Magic battery's got an app too, and it's going to tell you how much it's been charged up, all that good stuff. So it looks like Blackview charged it up from the factory. So it's under the seat. completely under the seat. And look at all the cable work. Like nothing's hanging down. Everything's clean. The only thing you see is this little bit right here, and that's because I've got it running into the cigarette lighter. So basically a rundown is I've got both cameras plugged into the magic battery, which is under the seat. So when the engine is off, the battery kicks in and then it discharges, right? And that way I can see whatever I need to see while the battery and while the actual car is off. But while the car is on, it's pulling power from the car itself, from the cigarette lighter. So cigarette lighter, power from the car when the car is on. When the car is off, it switches to the Blackview battery. And as you can see, it's been charged to 100%. You see it says discharging battery. That's because it's not charging anymore because the car is off, which means it's strictly on the battery at this point. Like I said, everything is tucked in, real clean, real nice. I love this, guys. I'm digging this 100%. And we'll take a look at the footage and all that stuff in another video. But for the most part, just wanted to do an installation unboxing video. You know how that go. Shout out to my man, Ed Helgato 704. I put his information in the description. Big Hellcat. You already know. You've seen him on the channel before. You had two big ass men in one car. You know what I'm saying? Working on a car. I'm right at about 255, 260, and I think he's at 300. So that was eventful. But I mean, whether or not we got it done the clean way, the right way. Shout out to my man Ed. That's my dude. You've seen him on the channel. He had the black 300 back in the day. He's Hellcat now, so you know he's in the big leagues. But as always, guys, like, subscribe, comment. Shout out to CarLock. CarLock was going crazy the entire time, as it likes to do. Let me show you. Got to show you the box. You know what I'm saying? So you guys know what type of time it is. CarLock. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. My battery's dying. See you guys in the next one, man. Peace.